Welcome to BHC Today for Tuesday, March 15. Henry Light was a pastor of a church in the fishing village of Lower Brixham, Devonshire, England for 23 years. Lower Brixham had a damp winters, and in his early 50s, Henry realized his lung condition had deteriorated and it became tuberculosis. On September 4, 1847, at age 54, he entered his pulpit with difficulty and preached what would be his last sermon. That afternoon he walked along the coast in pensive prayer, then returned to his room, emerging about an hour later with a written copy of Abide With Me. Shortly afterward, he embraced his family for a final time and departed for Italy for a therapeutic holiday. Stopping in France, he revised Abide With Me and mailed a copy to his wife. Arriving at the French Riviera on November 20th, 1847, his lungs finally gave out. Another English clergyman who happened to be staying at the same hotel attended him during his final hours. Henry's last words were, "Peace, joy." When the news of his death reached Brixham, the fishermen of the village asked Henry's son-in-law, who was also a minister, to hold a memorial service. It was on this occasion that Abide With Me was first sung. The words are relevant today as they were in 1847. The first verse is probably most familiar. Abide with me, fast falls the eventide. The darkness deepens, Lord, with me abide. When other helpers fail and comforts flee, help of the helpless, abide with me. Each verse describes a situation where God's presence is needed. Verse 4 says, I fear no foe, and ends with, where grave thy victory? I triumph still if thou abide with me. And the last verse ends with, heaven's morning breaks, and earth's vain shadows flee. In life, in death, O Lord, abide with me. With all the turmoil in the world today, what better request to God than to ask Him to abide with me? He will provide peace and comfort that is not available anywhere else. May you feel the presence of God as He abides with you today, and enjoy the following Diane Bish arrangement of Abide With Me.